Arsenal Football Club, one of the worst and most unethical football clubs going right now. And let me tell you why. Once they were invincibles. Now the only words that describe it is unbearable, unethical and unforgivable. Arsenal, one of England's most successful football clubs. Legacy of legends, trophies and lies. From sacking a kitman for speaking out to silencing voices, backing accused rapists and hiding decades of corruption. We are going to go everything deep into Arsenal the club don't want you to know. Thank you guys for watching the video so far, and I hope you do like and subscribe to the channel as well. Please, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, just purely because I'm a really tiny minuscule channel. As you can see, I have not even monetized. I want to make this dream come true for myself. I want to grow my channel. If you do like the video, please like the video. That helps push it out to other people. Now back to the video. Let's start with the illusion of progress. Arsenal always make it out like they are some sort of a progressive club. Woke branding, PR campaigns, social justice hashtags. But scratch the surface and that inclusive damage collapses. Meet Mark Bonnick, a lifelong Arsenal staff member, a kit man, a behind-the-scenes figure who gave his career to the club. But what did he do wrong? He merrily voiced his support for the Palestinians against the genocide they are currently facing by Israel.
Do you think that the club was worried about wider implications?
Certainly, it's financial, isn't it? It's the same as what happened with Mesut Özil. He was got rid of, basically, in my opinion, because of his stance. And it could affect their revenue. You know, Mo El-Neni, the quote from the club regards Mo was, like all employees, our players have the right to express their own views on their own platforms. I wasn't allowed to do that. I was told it was wrong.
This was on his personal social media. And for that, Arsenal sacked him. Not warned, not suspended, sacked. The club that so proudly stands for BLM, stands for LGBT rights, stands for action against knife crime by wearing their full white kits. Yet, genocide against the Palestinians is where they draw the line. Make that make sense. They're trying to pretend that football and politics don't mix. You can't pick and choose your justice. You can't be progressive on paper and cowardly in practice. And then we've got Mesut Özil, who was also erased for speaking against justice. So Mesut Özil, one of the finest players in Arsenal history and one of the best midfielders ever seen in the Premier League. This isn't the first time Arsenal silenced a Muslim voice. In 2019, Mesut Özil spoke out against the Chinese government's treatment of the Uyghur Muslims. China blacked out Arsenal matches, and the club, they responded with a cold statement: we do not get involved in politics. Months later, Ozil, still fit under the contract, was left out of the squad in reason footballing decisions. Sure, he wasn't dropped, he was erased out of the club. Just like Mark, just for speaking the truth. And then there was Mohamed El-Neni as well, and the Egyptian midfielder. Mohamed El-Neni followed suit in 2021. He tweeted support for Palestine. Nothing inflammatory, just human empathy. But Arsenal didn't like that either. They gave him a warning, pressured by corporate sponsors, and made sure he toned it down. No public backing, no defence, just another silent threat to players. Stick to the script, or else. Now imagine kicking out staff and silencing players whilst the club go and do this. What is it we're talking about? You guessed it, the Thomas Partey scandal. In July 2025, Arsenal's former midfielder Thomas Partey was charged with 5 counts of rape and 1 of sexual assault.
Deal with the Spanish club, which could be extended to 2 years and includes the opportunity to play in the Champions League.
But long before that, when he was already under investigation, he kept playing. No suspensions, no statements, no nothing. The club backed him. Arsenal stayed silent. They let him wear the shirt, walk on the pitch and pretend everything was fine. They stood by him, not his alleged victim.
Being charged with 5 counts of rape against 2 women and 1 of sexual assault against a third. The alleged offences took place between 2021 and 2022 when Partey was an Arsenal player. He denies all the charges. Now, a small group of protesters were outside the court this morning. At the same time all of this is going on, Partey is reported to be close to joining Villarreal. He's said to have signed a contract and to have passed a medical, and it's believed that he has a one-year deal with the Spanish club, which could be extended to 2 years and includes the opportunity to play.
While all this was happening, Arsenal found time to fire Gunnosaurus. The club's iconic mascot, symbol of joy for decades, was cut during the 2020 COVID layoffs to save pennies while paying players and agents millions. A PR disaster, a soulless move. The heart of the club tossed in the bin. And that same year, over 50 staff were laid off. Entire scouting departments, the people who built Arsenal's future, gone, all while the club handed out fat contracts to mediocre players and continued sponsorship deals with Visit Rwanda, a regime accused of human rights abuses. Arsenal corruption runs deep. In 1925, manager Leslie Knighton gave players illegal silver pills. Early performance enhancers, players got sick, the scandal was buried. In the 90s, legendary boss George Graham accepted £425,000 in secret payments from agents' bribery. Plain and simple. He was banned, but the damage permanent. It's the motto again, victory through harmony. What harmony is there in silencing Muslims, supporting abusers, firing loyal workers, and covering up corruption? Let's call it what it is. Victory through hypocrisy. Invincibles, more like unethicals. Arsenal isn't just a football club, it's a machine, one that runs on PR, suppression, and selective morality. This is a truth they hide beneath the brand. This is the Arsenal you were never meant to see.